I'm doing a test with the spray foam. This is great stuff. It's supposed to fill big gaps, and I'm not too happy the way it looks now for some reason. I sprayed this out at least 5 minutes ago. Doesn't appear to be expanding at all. Looks like just the same like when it came out of the can. I don't know if it's supposed to expand over time. When this kind of stuff came out in the late 90s, mid 90s, I don't know what brand it was. It was relatively new onto the market. I actually made a background scenery for the back of the fish tank of a 55-gallon thing. You'd spray one golf ball sized little circle would come out, and it would expand to like a a cantaloupe. That's how big it would get. And it would be instant. And I made a nice background like that, and I wish I had that stuff. I wish I knew the name of the stuff, what it was now. This stuff is nowhere near what that stuff used to be. To give you an idea how it expands, if you watch videos on that spray, they spray out of an industrial size, what do you call it, like real chemicals that come out of like drums. That stuff, as soon as it hits the wall, boom, it expands like, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 times the spray size, even more. I don't even know how you would judge it, because it gets really big instantly. So I hope this stuff grows a little better, or it's going to be silly and I got to chisel it back off, or work with it like that. I was hoping to fill the corner in and expand it a lot. And like I said, this is supposed to be the big gap filler. And if that's a big gap, I hate to see what the small gap filler does. But anyway, I'm going to check it in about, I don't know, half an hour from now, see if anything's changed. This is a big can, too. 16-ounce can. The can's usually smaller. The rest of it I sprayed in a little spot to see how much that would expand. And it doesn't appear to be doing any changing. Well, we'll come back in a little while and check it. Well, it's been 17 hours now. That spray foam, great stuff. Big gap filler hasn't changed. The way it came out of the can, that's the way it stayed. You can see it right there. It barely expanded, probably 10%. Thing says the filler gaps 50%, so I would believe it would at least expand double in size. That did not double. You can see how the spray came out of the can, and it's in the same form. I sprayed a lot over there, it barely changed. I filled that corner up pretty good, nothing. And you can see how it came out in this little corner, just 2 inches. This was 2 inches wide, and it barely. That was a couple of coats. I think 3 passes, 2 passes, and it got stuck on the edge of the can, so I wiped it off there. That's why that looks like it's bigger, but it's really not. This is that ball that I did in the corner over there. I realized that it was actually sealing itself because it was so big, so I peeled it off, and that's what the inside looks like. So I'm majorly disappointed with this stuff. I mean, I know how this stuff works. I know how it gets bigger. That didn't do anything, and it's not like it's old. The expiration date on the can is February 3rd of 2019. That's a year from now, as I'm filming this, as I'm doing this film or video. So somebody screwed up with this lot number or whatever. Something went wrong with how they put this together. I mean, the room was nice and warm. It was probably low 70s, if not mid 70s. So, and it's not too wet in here. It's not humid. It did nothing for me. I know this is not what you're supposed to be using it for, but you can use it any way you want, and it didn't pan out to do anything for me. So now I wasted my time doing that, and I really can't do anything with it, because even if I try to chisel a little bit, It's barely going to be a little wall, but what am I going to do? I wanted to do edges on the bottoms to get rid of that straight line, make it like bulky, and I could have cut it down. Now I can't do that, and like I said, I don't know how I can fix this because I can't put any styrofoam on top of that. And even if I try to chisel it off, I don't know if I can peel it off. I mean, it comes off pretty easy, but I'm sure that stuff over here is not going to be coming off easy. And even if I peel it off, it might peel off the styrofoam behind it and make lumps, davits. So when I go to glue anything to it, it's going to be they're going to be voids that I won't be able to take care of. Oh well. And this is what I did with the pipe over here. I thought it was going to, the way they made, like I was going to say, it's going to expand. So I put this bucket there so it wouldn't push out. Didn't have to worry about it. It wasn't going anywhere. Unbelievable. Like I said, I wish I had the stuff that I had in the mid-90s. You put a dot on it, and when it expanded instantly. And there wouldn't be any kind of bumps on it and grooves. It would actually turn into a big round, like a balloon expanding quickly. It looked like it was like under pressure. That's how big it got. This is ridiculous. Wasted my time with that.